Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Blvd. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Bobby's World. And before we get started, let's give a major shout out to today's episode sponsor, Mr. Zaya. You guys already know what to do on Instagram. Make sure to follow him. His handle is #1up_poltergeist. And thanks for sponsoring the episode. And today's lovely guest is my amiga, Meosha.
Hello. Hello. I just noticed this mic was way over there.
You gave us the Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. Are we good?
Yes, I am great. Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be back.
Thank you for coming on back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I know you got a lot going on since the last episode or actually the last few episodes that you were on here. Tell the viewers, the listeners, what you got going on.
Ooh, a lot of things. I'm working on a documentary for next year in Dominican Republic, so that's going to be interesting.
That's fun.
And it's going to be talking about a little bit of the situation there with the Haiti people that are there. I think it's I don't know how big it is or like how many Haitians are there in Dominican, but I know it's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And that situation of them, and then how Dominican residents people feel about that. And but yeah, I think that'll be an interesting story to talk about.
That is a really interesting story to talk about. I know that it's a big issue in the Dominican community. A lot of people think that it's like a race thing. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a race thing, though, yes, Dominican Republic and Haiti do have a lot of history with that. But I think that for the most part, people also forget that the island is so small.
Right.
It's one teeny tiny island that literally was split right in half. So what's happening in Dominican Republic is that a lot of the Haitian people have migrated over. So don't get me wrong. But, I feel like I should have started off with this. I'm not, I don't support it in the sense that a lot of Dominican people are they want to get rid of the Haitian people because they feel like it's just too many people to populate one half of an island and whatnot, and I'm not with it. I think that we should extend the olive branch and try to help them out because something a lot of people don't know about Haiti, but it's not a very fruitful land.
Right.
They don't have a lot of the resources that Dominican Republic has. So even that makes I guess you could say it makes it such a impoverished place. Dominican Republic has just more than enough to share. That's just how I feel. And to me, it kind of goes back to even how they make it seem like other people can't migrate to America. We have so many resources to share with everyone. I feel like it's very ignorant. I I feel like we should help.
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have you on. And
girl,
that'd be really cool to have
fly me out to Dominican Republic.
Heck yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. How long are you guys going to be staying out there?
He said when he goes out there to Dominican, he stays out there for about at least 3 weeks or so. So more than enough time to shoot, people who live there and their views upon this whole situation, and just really get an insight and actually go to those places, and so he's gonna be my guide. There, so that's good.
Are you gonna learn some Spanish?
Hey, un poquito.
Yeah, un poquito, girl. They're gonna be asking you all day, talking to you in Spanish.
Sí.
That's it. Sí. Okay, girl. They're gonna want you to dance too. You better. Hey,
gotta teach me some dance moves,
girl. About that. I'm not that good, but
Oh, come on. I've seen you.
Not even. No, I'm one of those Dominicans, girl. No, I do a little something, but it ain't much. So we might have to get you some classes with someone that knows a little more than me.
I'm down for that.
Let's do it. What about some salsa?
Sure.
I
like it. I like watching people do. I think
Same.
it's sexy.
Salsa's so beautiful.
It is.
It's such a passionate dance.
Yes.
I love that.
So passionate.
Yeah. I want to learn that. Let's do it. Let's take a class, right?
Let's do it.
Girl, we might find somebody.
Hey.
I'm down.
Call me.
Right? Okay, so we need to get into, we already kind of talked about it. So spoiler alert for anybody who has not seen the new Joker. If you haven't watched this is going to be one of the few times that I'm going to tell you, pause this and come back later. Come back to this episode later. But, if you've watched it, then you can join in on the conversation. But,
Loved it.
You right?
Loved it.
I loved it.
Loved it.
I'm a fan. It was such a good piece. Such a good piece.
What did you like about it?
I loved everything. I loved I wouldn't say that it's. Would you say it's darker? I mean, I wouldn't say it's darker, but I think it's showing another side of Joker that we didn't know about.
Yes.
His background story. I thought that was pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Love the entire cast. I thought that they did such a great job. Just the way it was filmed was quite beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Cinematography was amazing. And I mean, it's such a... I totally agree with you. I think that it told a different side of Joker.
Yeah.
Like, Joker from... basically the spiral of him going insane.
What led to that? Yeah, because everybody knew he was crazy, but it's like, well, was he really crazy?
You're not just born crazy.
Right. I'm like, this poor man was misunderstood, and it just kind of snowballed into something else.
Yeah, it was. I loved. Without giving a scene away.
Yeah,
from the
right.
movie.
I'm like,
there's so much. Okay, the part where he's in the bathroom where he's. That scene.
Yeah.
Wasn't that just like the birth
of
when he was born? Joker was born. That scene. And I loved how they did it. Yes. And I think Todd Phillips, the director, talked about, I looked at some behind the scenes and he said that was Joaquin's idea.
Dude, Joaquin, oh my God. Like, dude, just to see all the other characters that he plays and then to watch him in this, I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Like, I love this. Like, sir. Yes. I love when artists tap into just like a next level, if you will. Like, I don't know. He did a great job. Like, that man has to win some awards for this.
I mean, he doesn't.
They're going to be fucking crazy.
The Academy.
I'm going to need him to turn into the Joker and come whoop some ass because he needs to win some awards for that. Like, he did great.
Yes, he did.
Now, how do you feel about the people that are not giving it good reviews?
Honestly, I have friends that are like, I seen it, I didn't like it. I'm like...
Don't you? I feel so bad, but when people tell me that they don't like it, I'm like, oh, you small-minded person doesn't like art. Oh, God bless you. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. How could you not like that? That is an art piece. And if you don't like it, then you don't like art.
And then okay, I have some friends who are actors, who are professional actors in this business, and they said they went to see it and didn't like it. I'm like,
whoa.
I'm like, wow.
What was their thing? What was their thing about it?
I don't know, but I'm really curious of what their thoughts were about it. But I did read some like blogs and things and people who gave it a thumbs down. They're like, it's not really Gotham or the Batman story.
But it's not the Gotham or the Batman story. It's Joker's story. It's his take on it. Period.
Right. And it's told in a different way. And they couldn't do the same thing that Heath Ledger's story didn't.
They couldn't.
Because it's...
Dude, it would be repetitive. And then at that point, it's like, poor Joaquin, then that's not giving him a fair shot at this character. So that wouldn't make sense either.
Yeah.
No. Well, the few people that I've talked to that weren't liking it, aside from me being messed up thinking that I'm like, oh, you don't like art.
Oh,
most of them were just like, it was just so boring. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How was it boring?
I've heard that
How was it boring? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I get it. It was a slow starter. It did.
Yeah.
But dude, the storyline. What are you talking about? I'm just like, what's not to like?
Fantastic storyline.
Yeah.
I think some people feel like it's, if they have to be excited each, frame. And I'm like, no, it shows. I thought it's slow, but it was interesting. Slow so I don't mind that. Now, if it's slow without a purpose, then I can understand of something being boring.
Right.
But every frame for me in this movie made sense and actually was important.
Same.
So it's not just being excited, but for me, film is a language. So everything has, if you, especially if you went to film school, everything has a purpose and a reason. So Todd Phillips, kudos to him for, I looked at the behind the scenes and the things that he said, even the opening of the city shots.
Now I'm like,
oh my God,
I need to see that.
His mind is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed some things, and he said that like the city shots and why he shot that way in certain frames, and I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Like, and because I felt that while watching it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think it's really important to know cinema or cinematography. And most people go to the film
just for entertainment value.
They don't
want to see the whole. You know what I mean? Like even that. Like for instance, like
okay.
Yeah. It's entertainment value for most people. But to me, I'm just like, dude, he just did such a fucking good job. Like how could you not credit this man? Like everyone did such a good job. Some people also said that they were like he was too weird. I'm like, how do you play the Joker too weird? How does that even happen? I was like, I don't I didn't think he was too weird. And at the end of the day, I'm like, I think they are also forgetting that this man had a mental problem, and then that kind of just went into something else. So it's like, are you saying that people that have illnesses are weird? Like, then that part of me gets a little defensive, where I'm like, so wait a minute, because I didn't think he was weird like that.
No.
Like, even the what was it, like his scene when he's on the bus?
Oh,
and
yeah.
That broke my heart, because I'm like, I've seen situations like that happen quite a lot, and same thing plays out. You know, the people get upset and they're furious, and then someone like finally says something, or a lot of people do carry like little cards that do apologize to people if they're making them uncomfortable, and explain like what their symptoms are and whatnot.
Love that.
Yeah, and even that, I was like, dude, like that's kind of real. Like, that happens. I don't know if you've seen that like out here in California or whatever, but
Oh, people give you the card. Oh, I've never had that happen to me.
I've had that happen a couple times. Or even like, for instance, like some people that might be deaf, but they like to like sell jewelry, or they'll sell candy, like to just make a little extra like money on the side and stuff. Wow. They'll do things like that. And of course, people do get uncomfortable, because sometimes it's at restaurants, or it could be like at Starbucks or whatever. But I don't know. For me, even that, I was just like, dude, like that's very realistic, because he wasn't trying to hurt the baby. No. He was playing with the baby. The mom took it a different way. Then he breaks out into his laughter, and he's just like, oh shit, like I can't bottle this up now. Like,
I love that scene.
Yeah, I love that scene too.
It made him very human.
Yeah,
you know, like it's not like he's, you know, it's like very real and human. Like he's just a man who has mental illness.
Literally.
That's it.
Even the fact that he's like so close to his mom. Yeah. And then
the thing that he finds out.
Oh my God. That killed, because he's such a, I wouldn't say a mama's boy, but you know what I mean? But he's very close to his mom. His mom's like his only person here on earth. And then it's just like, to find out all this shit about your mom. And then at the end, what's his face is like, your mom's a fucking liar. She's crazy. And then it's like, no, one more time. Like, what the fuck? Like what's the truth? Yeah. Like, do we know what's the truth? Like, that's crazy. I love the fact that he loved, or I guess, fell in love, got a crush on his neighbor.
Yes.
I love how that played out.
Oh my God.
I even love how that played out.
Me too.
And even that started off of something so simple, from her just,
yes,
you know, like a little small talk, small conversation, and just
it.
Being human with him.
Yep.
And it's like no one had seen him like that before. So even that
was something for him.
Yeah, like that just
oh, that was so good.
God bless him though. On that one, I just gotta say, just random thought, but that one's kind of like most men.
Delusional.
You're a little polite, and then they're just like, she loves me.
She loves me.
No, I just say, have a good day. Yeah. Have a good one, sir.
Oh, she loves me. She wants me.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm in with the fam. A member.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Oh, don't do that, guys. Please.
Yeah, please don't do that. If someone says good morning to you, that she's not in love with you. She's just being polite. No, but that was a good movie. It was. I don't know, I'm interested to see what role he'll take on after this, because I feel like now he's setting the bar. You know what I mean? He's always done great roles, but now he's setting the bar.
Yeah, he's always done great roles, and I think he's gonna be just fine. I mean, he knows exactly where he's going as far as an actor and his process. And I mean, he's talented. He might get into directing and stuff like that. I think so? He would definitely do great. I mean, most actors start, you know, that role, because it's like they know what they want to see.
Now it's like unlocked, tapped into it. Let's do it.
Like, our girl Angelina directed The Maleficent 2.
Did she?
I heard about she directed it or something, and I was like, well, that's awesome.
I was actually talking to my sister about that I was like, I feel like even with her getting casted for that, like that was one of those, like, that was tailor-made. Like that was a good piece for her too. Not like it's one of those like insane, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a Joaquin moment, but
no.
But you know what I mean. Like it's like one of those like, okay, like I don't know who I'd see playing Maleficent. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's her. That's Angelina.
For sure.
You know what I mean? In that sense. But that's pretty cool that she directed that.
I like that. I like that actors are taking on the directing thing.
Yeah.
They want to, it's like the same thing is being created. So they're like, so how do I do something different?
Yes.
So I think that's refreshing.
Yeah. Very much so. Yeah. And I just want to say, like, I had thrown this out there, I feel like, in our private conversation about the Joker or whatever, but I feel like Joaquin has tapped into his Matthew McConaughey moment. Like, this is his moment. When Matthew McConaughey started doing, what was it, Dallas Cowboys and stuff like that, and then it just spiraled into, like, bigger, more intense roles. Like, I feel like it's one of those with Joaquin. Like, we're going to see him play, like, these, like, very... I don't know, pieces. Like, it's gonna be different.
I'm ready for it.
I am too. He's so amazing.
Let's do it, Joaquin.
Now, moving on to something a little bit lighter, we're gonna talk about social media. So everybody loves social media. Everyone's always trying to figure out, like, how the hell can I grow my followers? How can I grow just with the times and whatnot? So it's like, I know you were telling me, so you know people that can, or I've even known people that have sent me links that they're like, hey dude, you can pay to get verified and all this other stuff. Like, how do you feel about it?
I honestly think everyone uses money to get more followers at some point. You think so? Yeah, because that's essentially what marketing is. I went to a conference with a friend of mine. She's this social media, like, she's this life coach, and she's very, very popular. And her name, I think her name is Shonda Sumter. And she said in her at the event, she said, "I want to tell you guys, I have this many followers." She said, "Yeah, they're all bought." She's like, "I'm telling you," she's like, "everybody uses it, no matter what level you're on." And she's a millionaire.
Really?
Millionaire.
Okay, but like, what are her likes? What is she generating? Because I know even that's something that people will look. I've seen some very sketchy verified accounts where then I go to the page and I'm just like, so you have only a couple hundred likes. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, were hers, did it match? Did it?
Yeah, it matched. No, it matched. Listen.
You literally did a...
No, it does match. And what I'm saying is there are real people that you can target. So so it's like saying, if I go to someone to market my movie, right? And I'm like, hey, I want it to be in this on this platform. I have to pay for that. They have the access to it. Great, give me your film. I'll put it out there, and those real people will see it, and they will follow. That's paying for it.
Really?
Same thing as Instagram. Real people that you pay for, there's ads, there's promos, there's commercials. They see it, they like it, they follow.
So you don't think like any of these celebrities have gotten their whole like verification and their followers like organically? Yeah, do you? I mean,
I think it's organic. And I think there's organic. I think there's also marketing with it, because in order for people to reach a certain, I mean, Beyonce follows 0 people. Right? Oprah follows 1.
Okay. Well, it's Oprah. Like,
but yeah, she's Oprah. Everybody knows her, but she's on a platform where so she has access to all those people. So how those people know that she's on Instagram? The marketing people have to put it out there. So I'm sure her team. She doesn't do it, but her team does.
Okay, so I've also seen this thing where, like, let's say, like, verified accounts or people with, like, insane amounts of followers, they'll like the most random thing. Yeah. Just to spark someone's attention. Like, in that sense, like what you're saying, like a hey, I liked your thing, I exist, here's my page, follow me, like one of those type of things. Like, I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess you could say. But
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. I'm like, dude, who has fucking time for that? Like, in that sense, I get it. Why like a celebrity would pay for someone to like, handle their things and to work for them. But for the regular people like us, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah, we pay for it. Just pay for it.
You said just pay for it. I don't know.
I mean, organically pay for it. Don't get bots.
Okay, yeah. But okay, so here's the story. So like a few years ago, the first time that Instagram was like getting rid of all of these like fake accounts or whatever, so a lot of celebrities who had paid for like their followers and for their stuff, they kind of got like put on blast. One of those people was a rapper named Mace. I don't know if you remember him from like back in the days with Diddy and like everything. Yeah, girl, Mace. I used to love me some Mace, but Mace got caught. Mace got caught. Like literally all of his followers all of a sudden like went from millions to like a couple 100,000.
Really?
And people were like laughing at him online. Like it was a big thing. Yeah, so even with that, I'm always like, damn. But then, like, what if somebody buys their shit and then it just disappears all of a sudden?
That's bots.
Those are the bot ones. Those are the fake ones.
Those are fake ones. Those are bots. That's him probably doing himself. going out and going. I'm not saying he did for sure.
No, yeah.
I'm saying that likely. I took a lot of marketing classes, and even marketing people say, yeah, there's bots and then there's real people, authentic traffic versus bots. But either way it goes, you have to keep. Bots are people that are just there, right? And then they'll close those accounts because they're not active. So people that are really authentically active online or Instagram, then it's more likely that they'll stay if you're putting content out.
Got it. Okay.
Versus just...
Where do you think people can find this stuff? Because, like, I mean, people always send, like, random links like that or whatever. But I'm like, I mean, what do you do? Do you believe it? Do you click on it? What if somebody... I feel like that's an easy way to get duped and to like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just lose some money because I can't figure that these things would be cheap or whatever, right? I don't think they can be cheap. No. Not everybody would be getting verified, right? Like,
right. True. And I think... Yeah, so that's thank God it's not that easy because then it just accessible. Right. So you have to work a little bit, put something out. But I think for people that are, you could like a marketing person. That's why they have a team of people and they figure out. They actually sit down with you to say, okay, what's your thing that you do? Okay, entertainment. What is it that break it down? Film, whatever. Okay, this is what you want to target. This is your audience. So they get what your audience is now, and they just kind of focus on that and build that.
Dude, I feel like that's so important. Even for people who like don't want to pay for these, different marketing tactics or whatever. I think that's really important because even like, for instance, with the promotion that I've been like running with the podcast and whatnot, people are like, yo, like, so how do I get my followers up? And I feel like that right there is so important. Be consistent about like what you post, the quality of your work, how often you post. Hey, I'm guilty of that. I mean, I've told people that I'm guilty. I live a regular schmegular life, dude. I'm always working. I'm busy with the family and everything. No, cut it out. But like, it's hard. It's hard to stay active. And then you have even people like myself, like, I don't know about you, but like, I do enjoy social media, but like to a certain extent. I don't have the energy to sit there and to post 80 billion things. Like, I don't have time for that. Yeah. Like, do you? I just, I don't find joy in that. I don't. I'm sorry. Like, I want to post and go. I might come back to it later. I want to interact with some people because, hey, I like the people on my page. I do. Yeah. And if you're showing me love, I'm going to show it back. But I'm like, dude, like, the people that do like 2-3 posts a day, I'm like, fuck, how do you do this?
Now...
Like, how do you have time?
That does like 14 a day.
14 a day. Jesus, like, not even Beyonce. Like 14 a day. Yes. Wow.
I'm like, whoa, what did you have no life at this point?
What does this person do? Like, not like for a living or anything, but I mean, do they just like create the content like all at once and then it's like, boom, put it out?
They're like just quotes and stuff. They're really funny, like little memes. But they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, whoa, that's 14 today. Like, it's like just
like my whole feed is all your memes. What the fuck?
Hey, get your life. If that's how you live your life, more power to you. Hey, I don't judge. No judgments here.
Yeah, no judgments. But I'm just like, dude, I need some of that energy. I don't have time for the 14 posts. Like one every couple of days. Like it's a lot.
I've been noticing how hard it is to keep your audience engaged because if you're not posting enough, they're like, bye-bye.
Yo, but mine is so like, I don't know, like either way I'm screwed. Then sometimes if I post too much, then they're like, okay, bitch, get out of here. Like, yo, I'm like, I can't win with you people. What do you want?
What do you want from me?
What do you want? I can't figure you guys out.
I try to put good content out. My thing is I try to put content out that's in the like in the industry that I work in, right? So I try to like, okay, this is the audience. This is what I am only posting. So if you don't like the stuff in entertainment, you can go over there. It's fine. I just want people that are in that kind of group.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. And see, mine's all over the place. So I'm like,
that's good though.
No, I feel like I can't win. I can't win with these people. I'm like, my shit's all over. So you're going to get a little bit of everything. You don't know what you're getting today. One day it might be family shit. Next day it might be ass shit. Next shit, it might just be shit. Like, geez, I can't. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on in my life. So you're going to get all of it, guys. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It can't.
I think it's great.
Bless your heart.
I think it's great.
Bless your little heart for it. But, I mean, do you have any other upcoming projects that...
Yeah. So, besides that, I'm actually going to be doing this really cool podcast show next week. Next week.
I'm like, possibly.
Yeah. No, it's next week. It's next week. And then I'll be heading to Atlanta, do some work out there. So I'm excited. I've just been busy. I got a lot of cool, fun projects. But this podcast is going to be...
What's the podcast? Can you say the name, or you got to hold
I'll
on to it for a sec?
When I announce it, it's like, you're like, oh.
Is it going to blow our hats off?
It's going to blow the wigs off.
Yeah.
I'm snatching wigs.
Ladies.
Snatching wigs.
Go for it. Yes. Ending the year with a bang.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
what about, hold on. What about, are you doing your scary shorts this year?
I'm going to do the scary short. I've shot, you know who Lou Pizarro from Operation Repo is? Remember that show?
I know. I was gonna say I know the show. The name though, I'm horrible with the names. Was it
Remember where they repo cars?
No. Yeah, no. I know the show, but I'm just like I'm trying to think like of the.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
So the guy that was the leader of the.
Got you. Okay.
So we just did a project together. He's in one of the shorts.
That's exciting. Is he gonna?
He's acting.
Like, okay,
it's gonna be fun.
I still want to ask, like, is he getting killed? Is he killing? Like, what's going on? Nah, I need answers. I need answers. But wait, we got to tell the people, the viewers, the listeners. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Meosha does this thing. One, she obviously directs. We've mentioned that on the other shows, but she also creates these scary shorts, and it's like would you say like it's a yearly thing every year?
It's a yearly thing. It's a thing I do for Halloween, and Halloween's when I love scaring people, and I think it's fun. And I'm like, for my viewers on YouTube, I like to like give them something to whether it's like 5 different short anthologies with some of my friends and actor friends of mine, and we'll just put it together, and like it's like a little special because people are like gonna be watching like horror clips during,
of course,
Halloween.
Dude, it's Halloween, and it's like, don't you guys want some new content, some new stuff, aren't you tired of watching that same old Friday the 13th movie? How many times can it be Friday the 13th? Like, you need something different, guys. So I don't know, I feel like you should plug them in so where they could watch your shorts. Because they're coming, guys.
They're coming.
Yeah,
you're in one.
Remember the one we did?
Yes. That was fun. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do some more.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down.
Okay, hey. So stay tuned. It's on Meosha Bean 1, literally just my name with the number 1 on the end. Channel. Yes. Meosha
on YouTube.
Bean.
There you go. But you also got to plug them into your Instagram so that they can follow you on there too.
Meosha Bean Official.
That's
me.
There you go. Yes, so please make sure to follow her on Instagram, guys. Make sure to check out her YouTube because she has some awesome content. She does it all. Like, the woman does it all. Literally. I'm going to toot beep beep all day. Because dude, I mean, you're good. The people got to see your stuff. And I feel like it's really important. I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it a million more. Like, women have to support each other in this industry. It's so amen.
Hashtag women in film.
Yes. Hashtag women in film. There you go.
That.
Yes. Gotta support each other, man.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
You have to.
Absolutely. Yes. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to yet another episode of BOBBi's World. Thank you for staying with us this long, for watching the show. If you support it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like it, make sure to reshare it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe. And before this show ends, let's give another major shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, Zaya. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. His handle is @1up_poltergeist. And that's all, folks. Thanks. What's up, everybody? I'm Bobby Dean, the host of BOBBi's World, the podcast that can be found on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. If you want to be featured on the podcast, you would get a virtual shout out, and you can promote your business or your personal page, whatever you like. If this interests you and you want to reach over 100K followers online, feel free to contact me via DM or even via email, and let's talk business.